The more I listen to this, the better my life gets. If they don't have what you want, don't listen to what they say. There's no greater waste of time than justifying your actions to people who have a life you don't want.
Alright guys, morning. It's currently 7:30 AM and I am going to the airport. I have a flight to Ibiza. Let's go. Alright guys, good morning. So it is today Monday and yesterday I had the opening party. It was very fun, obviously a bit more drinking than working, let's say. But I am currently getting ready for breakfast. I have a couple of meetings that I need to do and afterwards I am going to basically the event. And this event is very different because it's not just standards as we usually see it with, for example, like the stand where you can just walk up to, but this one is like really meetings. So it's quite different than usual, but let's see how it goes. And as always, I will take you all along. So we are currently in the Tax-Free World Association event and we are here as usual to find new brands, find new clients and just to meet new people. So let's take you all along. Alright, so this event is actually a lot different than the ones that we attend normally, because usually what we do is when you go to this type of places you can just walk up to people and meet the brands and understand who is the owner or whatever. But at this event what is also possible, a lot of brands are going to rent apartments, like a suite or whatever, and what you can do, you can book a meeting. So you go actually, instead of to this, you go to a very nice location and you just drink a wine, speak with them, to show you your products or like get to know each other. And that's a very different approach than what usually these events are. So this one is for us a lot more interesting. I went to a couple times to these type of occasions and by far the most interesting to get business from. So definitely worth to schedule a meeting like this if you're here. Alright, so at this event it's very, I would say, different to see because there's more cosmetica, there's more lifestyle products in general and also a lot of perfume. So what we see if we go, for example, to the event in Milan or we go to the event in Paris, there are more furniture brands and this one is very more lifestyle orientated, and for us it's great because that's obviously a very big part of our portfolio if it comes to our clients. And I think so far it's really good because we speak a lot with different people and we just really see that after explaining what we do, that it is also for them way more interesting to schedule a meeting, for example, and really hear like in detail what we can do for them and how we do that. Alright guys, so we are now just chilling outside for a little bit because we've been working the whole day very hard as always. And this is my friend Oscar. So cool to have you here as well. Maybe do a short introduction.
Yeah, so my name is Oscar Emil. I own my own fragrance brand and I'm here in Cannes to meet with different distributors and different stores, and I think it's an amazing opportunity for people that have their own brand that they're trying to expand, but also for people who want to get here and just learn what it's like to be a true businessman. For example, Jordi's here. I'm sure he's going to do a lot of good business and get a lot of good clients. So I really enjoyed it. My first time here was when I was 12 with my father, where he used to take me on his business trips. So it's something I've grown up with and I could really recommend it to someone who's trying to be an entrepreneur and is trying to get into the retail business.
Yeah, it's obviously for us both different since I'm more to sell and people usually here it's more like to make connection or at least to get a good partnership from. How do you think the event is so far for these type of meetings?
I mean, I think for me, I love to be here to take meetings because everyone comes here around the world. It's much easier to go here than to do stuff online, because I think if you meet them in person, you get a better understanding of what they do and if they're serious, you know.
Agreed.
So I think it's a great thing to do.
Yeah, no, I agree. Absolutely. I think that's definitely true, and which is also fun. Like behind us, I will turn the camera. There on the top, you have like a lot of apartments, obviously, and this is also where yesterday where we also had an event, and basically what they are doing is just different fragrances, like showcasing for people who want to buy or interested in exploring the brand in general. And by invitation, you can then meet the owner and speak with people involved. Definitely, that's actually something that they don't do in all these other events, which I think is very cool, because this is a lot more personal and a lot more nice to attend even.
Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Someone who's in marketing, what did you get out of this event, of course? Because I think a lot of people who watch you probably are in the same boat as you, who want to get into marketing, want to get into ads. What do you get out of this trip?
Well, so far nothing yet, and for us it takes always quite long, like a month to 2 to 3 months even before one client hits from like the previous event. But I would say we try to aim for one client per event, like a good client. So I don't know, we had a couple of very good conversations, so I think that should not be a problem to close one, but let's see. Alright guys, so I am currently back in Warsaw, and I'm very happy with it because it was quite an intense travel time in the past months. But so currently I just finished the trip in Cannes, which was great because it was a very intense but very good one. We met an incredible amount of people, interesting people, company founders. Also, I spoke a lot with perfume brands, which I did not really expect, but it was a lot of perfume on this event. Next to that, I also went obviously to Spain with our client, which was really fun. And I was in Paris 3-4 weeks ago, something like this. And right now when I'm back, I'm going to really put myself onto these leads. So basically check like what can they do better, how can we help them, basically the relationship building that I spoke about already a lot. I'm just going to send them a couple things from our side with the letter and the book and all these things. And what I'm also going to do is email a lot of our previous leads and get in contact with them again, because what we see a lot is that when we didn't have contact for a while and we restart the contact, that there's a good chance of succeeding in there as well. So it's basically just account managing, just really checking like, okay, which leads are good, which ones can we follow up with, and that's about it for now. So we are currently about to close 2 new deals, which is really good, and I'm going to Milan in 2 weeks, so I have a little bit of time off of traveling, which is great. And then in 2 weeks I'm going for the weekend to Milan because I will have a meeting with the company. I'm flying in the morning, and then in the evening the next day I'm going back just to meet them, and we'll see if we can do something together. It's an amazing company, so I really hope that we can, but let's see. Well, thank you for watching, and see you in the next video. Ciao.